Hi there, viewers. Warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining the live chat session. Big news for you from Addis Ababa, Ethiopian capital. Three news stories, one from Addis Ababa, another one from Nairobi, Kenya, third one from Hargeisa, Somaliland. Let me greet the participants. Tiabo Mangisha, first one who commented today. How are you, Tiabo? Nahom Architect says, good evening, Sajid. How are you, Nahom? A says, first. Welcome, A. Unit Tafra says, hi. Salahuddin Muhammad says, hello. Musi Hapte says, hi. Sajid, how are you, Musi? First member joined today is Shafo. Well. Special welcome to you, Shafo. How are you doing? Hope you're fine. Future Technology says, hello. Mulugata Gabisa says, hey, Ibsa Muhammad says, Isas should be worried a lot. Deek Hassan says, go. How to be right says, hi. John Spencer says, hey, Sajid. Yes, Nhamedu, someone is saying name in Hebrew. I learned yesterday. This language is Hebrew. Fitsum Tisfai, this writing style is that of Hebrew. Fitsum Tisfai joined to Leonese says, hi, sir, this is from Australia. How are you, Leonese? Afram Tisfai says, salam. Red Moon Entertainment says, yes, my people. General Truth, hello. Great man of East Africa. Information, Mr. Sajid. Thank you, General Truth. Bernhamado should take Ethiopia, uh, should take care. Ethiopia is not reliably, someone is saying. He's saying that Ethiopia is not reliable. BN should be careful. Hareg Moser says, Shalom, Chief of Hamasyan here too. Biniam Segai says, how are you? I'm fine. Getacho Elimo says, hi. How are you, Getacho Elimo? So, three news stories. It was announced around a week ago that on the 18th of May, on Saturday, in Addis Ababa, Ethiopian capital, Brigade Nhamedu will hold a convention. So today, Saturday, what happened? Any convention organized? Where is Ethiopian government on board with Brigade Nhamedu? Are there any intelligence elements in Addis Ababa? What is the situation? Secondly, Somaliland president delivered a speech today. He was in Hargeisa, obviously the capital where celebrations were held regarding the restoration of independence of Somaliland. He talked about MOU. Thirdly, Hassan Sheikh is in Nairobi, Kenya. Just a few minutes ago, we got this confirmation. What is he doing there? While Ruto is about to leave for the US for a historical visit there. For a historic visit there, he will address the parliament there, I think. Said, yes, I try to cover far news too, but help me if you can, because sometimes I miss important developments in Afar, Djibouti, etc. Natnal Tiklemariam, John Spence says, hey, has ISAS even yet to ever acknowledge Brigade Hamido as an entity? Let's start with it. Let's keep the lecture short before Farah joined. The man wants the live chat to be 1 hour long so he can write comments. Brigade Nhamedu. Eritrean government calls it a non-Eritrean group. It says that, welcome Ileana Samuel. It calls that this group is backed by foreign intelligence agencies. It has non-Eritrean elements. And it is not group of true Eritreans. The people, they say they are Eritreans, but they want change in Eritrea. They are fighting for poor Eritrean people. That is, Asef Worki is a dictator. Eritreans are suffering, so they want a political change in Eritrea. This group, Brigade Nhamedu, has been attacking pro-Eritrean government gatherings in Europe, Canada, America for more than a year. Several functions, several programs were disrupted. People were injured in these attacks by Brigade Nhamedu members. But we never saw any major gatherings by Brigade Nhamedu in any African country. I mean, they organize themselves in Europe, in Canada, in Israel, in the US, not anywhere in Africa. Why? Because if any African government hosts Brigade Nhamedu, it would be sort of declaration of war, diplomatic war on Eritrea. Eritrea would never like Brigade Nhamedu to be based in any African country. Brigade could not organize itself in any African country. It seems Ethiopia is the first one hosting Brigade Nhamedu. A week ago, when Kiros Asfaha, an Eritrean singer, Brigade Nhamedu leaders announced to organize a convention in Addis Ababa, I said that it wouldn't be held. My analysis was that Ethiopian government would not let this program be organized on its soil, and it would amount to declaration of diplomatic war on Eritrea. That was my understanding. I shared with you. Two members joined. Let me welcome them. Amano here and Mooni Mooni. Warm welcome to both of you. We have Shafo, Amano, Mooni Mooni, all three members. Special welcome to all three of you. Yamaskan here. I miss Yamaskan, fourth member. If you want to be a member, click the link given in description section of this video, this live chat, or any other video. It will take you to membership page. Members have special badges. I can recognize them. So I thought that Ethiopian government would not go to the extent of standing up to Eritrea. I was wrong, I admit. Yes, today Brigade Nhamedu people gathered in Addis Ababa. This live chat a little late today. I got late. Why? Because I was confirming the videos, pictures coming in from Addis Ababa. And I was able to partially confirm, I would say, because I had to start the live chat. I received videos, pictures, then I talked to people, but I could not find the right translations because I did not have someone to translate from Tigrinya into English. So I got a little late. But this is what I have learned so far, that Brigade Nhamedu members. Why am I late, Muni? Brigade Nhamedu members gathered in Addis Ababa. How many were there? Well, gathering seems to be big. Venue was obviously indoor venue. I would say hundreds were there. If Brigade Nhamedu members they announced, by the way, they announced a week ago that they would organize a gathering in Addis Ababa. Sajid, sitting in Pakistan, knows. Sajid knew a week ago that Brigade Nhamedu would organize a convention in Addis Ababa. It means that Ethiopian government intelligence agencies would definitely be aware of this gathering. So we cannot say that Ethiopian government is not on board. Maybe a few Brigade Nhamedu people gathered in some house or some facility indoor. Government did not know they were gathering there. So government has no hand in the organizing of this convention. No. No one would buy that. Yeah, peace and love. You missed live chats. I missed you too. Uh, Good to see you back. So I wouldn't buy such an explanation that Ethiopian government did not have knowledge of this gathering. Everyone knew that Brigade Nhamedu were organizing themselves in Addis Ababa. And I think Eritrean government knew as well. And I would be surprised if some Eritrean intelligence elements were there in the meeting of Brigade Nhamedu. Eritrean government has its intelligence operatives in Ethiopia, in other African countries. Ethiopia still is very important for Eritrea. So I think Eritrean government knew, its intelligence agencies knew, and they might be covering this gathering live there. So what does it indicate? How do you see this gathering of Brigade Naham, the people in the heart of Ethiopia, Addis Ababa? No, Hamasian, I don't think that Eritrean government does not care. It cares. If opposition groups are based close to Eritrean borders, it would always be a threat to Eritrean government. It would like to keep Brigade Nhamedu as far from Eritrea as possible. I don't think it would just not care. Rather, it would try to find those who are behind this gathering. I think it would try to eliminate those who are organizing this gathering. The people organizing must be very careful, I would say. Where is the written post today? Alim joined to, I don't know about that, Alim. It could be for government officials, maybe not for civilians, not for citizens. They cannot be denied this right. Said says, Sajid, give us your analysis on why Abi invited Brigade Nhamedu. Well, it's very simple. I would like to confirm it more. I would like to see the names of people who were behind today's gathering, their background. Then I'll share my analysis with you tomorrow or in the next few days. But so far, I can say that it points towards another high in the tension between Ethiopia and Eritrea. It seems no de-escalation, no rapprochement. Rather, things are not going in the right direction when it comes to Ethiopia-Eritrea relations. If Ethiopia is letting its soil to be used by an Eritrean opposition group, what will Eritrea do? Tit for tat. Eritrea would back Ethiopian opposition armed groups. Very simple. It's for ministers and elites, LM says. They'll find a way, by the way. Elites, ministers, they'll find a way to bypass such orders. But I don't know if it will be implemented or not. How do you see speeches of Volkite leader Shad Damleo? Lilo is asking. Okay, let me respond. I told you 2 days ago, I said that A meeting was held in Volkite, attended by Shatter Damleo and Damascus. It has been confirmed now because no pictures have been released. But I knew that around 48 hours ago. I told you about that, and that was a confirmation that Damascus Yadu was still in Volkite. He had not fled the zone. It was being rumored that he had fled to Gondar, but he's still there. Shadadamleo, Damascus Yadu both said that they'll defend Volkite. They asked people to be alert, to be ready to pay sacrifices, to defend their liberation, they call it. So far they're saying they won't back down, they won't hand over the area to anyone, they won't let intruders enter here. So far, that is what they're saying. They're there. Police there, government intact, provisional government, police there as well. Zadu led militias there too. So let's see. The Well, Moni, I started the website, but it's in an early phase. You can see that it's called newsaddis.com. I just wrote two articles on that. I just want to set it up. So it will take maybe a few days, 3 to 4 days. Then it will be ready. I tried to set it up. I'm not professional, but I did it all by myself. I wanted to learn about it. So I would like you to visit that newsaddis.com. I'll share links in coming days after the setup is complete. But I wrote two articles on that today. So you can see that where people can write freely whatever they want to write about. So Domak is there, Ashad Damleo there. So far they're saying that they won't withdraw, they'll fight. So let's see. Dani Joy says, I always wonder why do you hate Eritrea? I don't hate Eritrea. Problem is that you blame people, you describe people as a non-Eritrean who just ask some very valid questions. I am reporting about Brigade Nhamedu, which is an Eritrean group, and you're calling me you hate Eritrea. Why? Because you believe that Brigade Nhamedu is an anti-Eritrea element. This is the main point. You are not ready to acknowledge the presence of any Eritrean opposition group, either blinded by your love for the regime in Eritrea or just misled by the propaganda by the regime. So think neutrally, speak the truth. We're not enemy of anyone, but let's report, let people listen and let them decide for themselves what is right and wrong. Michael Kidane joined today. Ilyas Fisseha, do you plan to write a book? Well, it would be a difficult task for me to start writing a book, but I am planning to launch websites, already working on one, setting up another one. Perhaps this is my type because I cannot write a long book. I would need support of people. I would need support of writers too. Maybe I would need support and time as well, which I don't have. I can barely take out 1 or 2 hours in 24 hours for any extra activity. I'm so busy. 4 videos, 3 videos, one live chat, articles on website, research, talking to people. It takes lots of time. Maybe when I'm old, very old, I'm old by the way, getting old, but if when I'm very old, I might think of writing a book. Yeah, I did study Shakespeare, Hamlet, King Lear, But I liked the other one, the other playwright, John Morlow. I studied his Dr. Faustus play, my favorite. Liberty Media, no, viewers cannot post articles on websites. They can write comments only. If you want to write articles, you'll send it to me, because you need to put images in articles, you need to insert links as well, you need to do some SEO work, which I know. So you write and you send it to my email, Gmail, SAJID 6720000. Send it as a text file, then I'll upload the article to website. You can choose the title as well, it should not be very long. I'll add images, though you can send images to me if you want the images to be displayed there. But images are definitely essential for an article. So I'll do the SEO work of uploading the article and publishing it. Estefano says, I am a retiring teacher and want to be a YouTuber. What can you advise me? Why do you want to be a YouTuber? To earn money? Just to kill time? What is the thing driving you? Thank you, Elijah. Elijah, I expect more from you because I think you're one of those viewers who are very knowledgeable, very well informed. So I would like you people to share your analysis, your understanding of things with people. Well, Estefanos, starting a YouTube channel takes just a few minutes. But taking it further needs perseverance, commitment, clear direction. So if you are ready to make 1, 2, or 3 videos a day, and you're ready to update yourself and keep others updated too, it's a good thing. You'll enjoy that. You might earn money too if you are steadfast in your commitment. So you should start it, I think. Nothing wrong with that. You'll love it. S says, why you bother more about country? What do you mean? Should I need anyone's permission to talk about a country? Alim says, hopefully we get more coverage from the south and the website. We're saying that southern Ethiopia will be covered more on this website. Valdala says, yesterday you said Abiy is getting powerful. Is it in the government he's leading only, or do you think he's strong and he's a strong government? Well, Abiy is getting stronger because there is no opposition. I always say that Abiy has managed to crush opposition. So when there is no opposition, government is strong. No opposition from within the government, no opposition from outside. Within, you saw that Johannes Buyalio, Christian Tredale from Amhara region, Dandia from Oromia, thrown in prison, immunity revoked. Both regional assemblies voted in support of revocation of immunities of Prosperity Party members, Nama member too. The Christian Dara is from Nama. So internally, no opposition. Externally, any party ready to sacrifice to launch a street movement? No. Military under his thumb. Internally, I don't see any major threat to him. That is why I say he is getting stronger. Pano in a better position than last year, but can we say it's going to reach Addis Ababa in coming days, weeks? No. EPLF trying to rebuild Tigray. Ola fighting for years to reach Addis Ababa. Is he facing any real threat internally? No, I think. Adam Ahmed Ibrahim join. How are you, Adam? Waterfall. I did write an article about the salaries on the website. I did a video on that too, I think, today and 2 days ago too. Yes, their issues should be covered. So in Ethiopia is not covered much by international media. You are late, Kira. We covered the main topic, which was about the presence of Eritrean opposition Brigade Nhamedu in Addis Ababa. They gathered in Addis Ababa today. Hundreds were there. They organized a convention there. Let's move on, viewers. Second news story from Somaliland, which celebrated its restoration of Independence Day. Thank you, Dr. Musisa. So, yeah, Elijah, the economy is Abiyama's Achilles heel, but I think if he is in dire economic trouble, the burden will be shifted to masses. Uh, and any signs of these masses rebelling, taking to the streets, no signs there. Dissent is being crushed. And they can get loans, they can get support, they can keep their head above water, I think, for years. If Eritrea can survive in difficult economic situation, Ethiopia can survive as well. People will suffer. Mainly people will suffer. But yes, he's facing economic challenges. Though Moon does not agree, I think. The man perhaps knows about economy more than us. He does not believe that economy is on the verge of a collapse or there are very serious issues. I respect his opinion when it comes to economy because he knows a lot. He's an insider, I would say. Secondly, we have Somaliland. Musawi Abdi spoke today in Hargeisa addressing a gathering there about 18th of May is celebrated as Independence Restoration Day in Somaliland. It was the 18th of May 1991 when Somaliland announced its independence. So what I never said that, Sajid, Mooney saying. So what do you say, Mooney? If you think, do you think that economy is in good shape or it's not Abi's Achilles heel? The president of Somaliland, Musawi Abdi, spoke in the capital and he said that MOU with Ethiopia is going to be turned into an agreement. Recommendations have been finalized and it will be submitted to House of Representatives soon. So Mostly of the government is fully ready to submit the uh, MOU, which now we can call it agreement, the agreement at the House of Representatives. If House approves, obviously, then talks with Ethiopia will begin. And maybe I think House will have to consider the agreement twice, once before start of talks and then after start of talks too, with Ethiopia. But whatever is being reported about the MOU, it's happening in Somaliland. Ethiopia is silent, saying not a single word about MOU. When will it be implemented? Because we have this said it will be implemented very soon, shortly. Ideally, Muswabdi wants it to be implemented before November, when election will be held in Somaliland. Muswabdi wants another term. So it means that coming 2 to 3 months are very crucial. Muswabdi will try to press Ethiopia to come to the table and sign the agreement. Will Ethiopia do? Let's see. Lastly, was Hassan Sheikh has arrived in Nairobi, Kenya, from where William Ruto is going to depart for the US, I think. Uh, what is he doing in Nairobi, Kenya? Is it about Ethiopia? 2 days ago, by the way, I heard from a source. He said, Sajid, again in Nairobi, talks were going to start between Ethiopia and Somalia, maybe indirect talks. And he said that they met in Nairobi more than a month ago too. Indirectly, talks did not succeed. Their first engagement in Nairobi was confirmed by Djibouti as well. Djibouti Minister of Foreign Affairs confirmed that Djibouti, Kenya were mediating between Ethiopia and Somalia in Nairobi, Kenya, and that they met there. First round, the second round would be held in Djibouti. But the second round could not be held because after that, Somalia expelled Ethiopian ambassador and it ordered the closure of Ethiopian consulates in Puntland and Hargeisa. Now it seems the assumption of dialogue could happen between Ethiopia and Somalia in Nairobi. That's what I learned, but still, I think it should be verified. Moni, what's your take on Ethiopian economy? How bad is the situation? Really bad? Yeah, I when we talked, I think it's not that you said that it was in a very critical condition. If I don't, uh, if I remember correctly. Now, Eritreology says this is not newsworthy. Brigade Nhamedu gathering in Addis Ababa should not be covered. No need to cover it. It's not newsworthy. Why? Because it's about Brigade Nhamedu. Yeah, I would love that. Mooney is saying his first article will be about Ethiopian economy. I would love that because those people who know what is happening internally, they can tell us. I am still a student about economic issues too. I try to learn from people, but it will be interesting to see what those who know about economy, what they say, what is the forecast of Ethiopian economy, what is the internal situation, how inclusive is the decision making by Ethiopian PM Abiy. Does he know about Ethiopian economy, the Prime Minister? How does he make decisions, etc.? Lilo says, for the last 3 years, every day I did not miss even one day of one day. I will respect you, and my views and news is believable news. Thank you, Lilo. Alex says, what if Amhara regional government betrayed Abiy? No, it won't. Amhara regional government is not one man, it's split. There is Tamaskan Terone. And by the way, there is ENDF, which is the government in Amhara region. Without ENDF, without military, Amhara government cannot survive. It will collapse. Who saved Amhara government? ENDF. ENDF came to the region. Otherwise, Fano were in control of Gondar city, in control of Debre Morcos, Shore Orbit, Lalibela. Had there been no military, by now the region would have been under Fano. So, Amhara government is not very influential when it comes to decision making. ENDF is the main player in Amhara region. Kira Fano has a chance, but not in the short term. They cannot reach Addis Ababa in days, weeks, or months. They talk about that. They just give hopes to their people, but it's not going to happen. Yes, they can be a pain in the side of the government. They'll have to work more organization, better weapons, more desertions from ENDF, and maybe more focus on. I would not suggest what they should do, but long way to go. You wouldn't see any big change in coming days or weeks. Pano give this hope to their followers, but practically, if we look at things neutrally, I don't think they can bring about big change in Ethiopia in coming days, weeks, or months. Because 40 minutes have passed. I think we should end the live chat session. It was good to be with you, good to listen to you, good to hear good to read your comments. Again, if you are ready to write articles for the new website, please write the articles with pictures and with titles. You can send to my Gmail, sajid67 to 000@gmail.com. Your content will be published unedited as long as it's not hateful. I would encourage you to write. Sometimes people cannot appear in videos because obviously they don't want to disclose their identity. But if they want to express their views, remaining anonymous, the site is the best medium. It will be read It will be visited by people in out of Ethiopia. We'll share the site articles on channel, on Twitter, on Facebook. If you want to be heard, you can write for the website. Bilal joined to a member just at the end of live chat. Thank you for joining, viewers. It was good to be with you. Big development in Addis Ababa, where Brigade Nhamedu members gathered today. Let's find more about the gathering. I'll bet you tomorrow about this key development. Thank you for joining the live chat session. See you tomorrow. Stay blessed. Stay healthy. Bye bye.